Have you ever used hairspray on your face to keep your makeup fresh for the day? I did it for the first time yesterday, and my skin is on fire right now. I literally cannot wear makeup. I am trying my best not to scratch my face, so y'all please.
But did it look good in the moment?
It looked so good. When I tell y'all my makeup lasted 12 plus hours, like it looked so fresh.
So you done picked up some hairspray and did.
Yeah, my homegirl was like, just spray it and walk into it.
You know hairspray is flammable. So you think your face wasn't going to be burning putting that shit on your face?
I was in the club. You know, they bring the sparklers out with the Hennessy. I was not even thinking about that. My whole face could have been on fire. I forgot that I had the hairspray on my face.
You would have been Michael Jackson for real.
That's what I have envisioned in my mind.
It's
now that
close to midnight.
Word with me, yeah, you know BT. Suit so low, shout out OCT. No real cap, call out what we see. Whole game ready, baller blitz on 3. No, you can't stand on your own 2 feet. I already know you can't ball with me. Come chop it up with the squad and me. They get a letter, they calling me. BallerAlert. 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 BallerAlert.
BallerAlert, welcome to the BallerAlert Show podcast. This OCT.
Hey, young world, it's your bestie, Sue Solo.
And as you know, BT, Ferrari's on vacation.
Why you always say somebody on vacation?
Because he not
working.
here.
Ferrari is working.
He on vacation.
We all got multiple jobs.
Ferrari's on vacation, y'all.
He making money.
Shout out to Ferrari. Well, we got a good show. How was y'all weekend? What y'all do? Lovers and friends. I know you was there, BT.
Damn.
That's the one.
Yeah.
You be everywhere. You be everywhere.
I
Everybody knows BT.
No, they don't. But
your Instagram is you know BT.
Yeah, because if somebody say you know BT,
because
everybody knows you.
All right, come on, tell us about Lovers and Friends.
Lovers and Friends was fun. It was the weather was nice in Vegas.
It was dangerous.
The concert was amazing. The concert was really dope. I got a chance to see Mariah Carey in concert, and I was over there like a fan, like, oh my God, it's Mariah Carey. Oh my God, I seen who else did I see in concert? I saw Summer Walker.
Was Summer Walker with her man?
No, Summer Walker was being carried to the stage by her security. Wow. I thought that was interesting.
Like without her feet touching the ground?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
I thought that was
how
interesting.
Mariah Carey moved though.
Yeah, I mean
she floats.
But I mean, granted, the stages were far apart, and it was like multiple stages and stuff like that. But it was really dope, man. I was kind of nervous because I'm like, man, I don't do the heat. I don't like to be outside hot and sweating. But like Vegas weather really showed out. It was good.
I thought it was really cool that Christina Aguilera and Redman performed. What's her song, Dirty?
Oh,
yeah.
Oh my God. I'm such a fan of Christina Aguilera. That was a
pictures.
moment.
I thought that was a light-skinned woman.
Listen, I was a fan of a lot of people that was there. It was a lot of entertainers that I saw backstage, and I was like, man, this is like so crazy because it's like I actually get to watch them perform. Like, you know, because when you do media, you be backstage the whole time. But like the passes that I had, I could be in a crowd watching everybody. I watched 50 Cent perform.
Yeah.
So it was fun, man. I had a really good time in Vegas.
It looked fun, but you know, all the fun seemed overshadowed because
the drama
of the night before Lovers and Friends, with Chris Breeze and
the alleged fight with Usher.
Yeah, I don't think it was a fight. I didn't see no fight.
Everybody's saying though that it was a publicity stunt.
I didn't see no fight.
I don't see why.
On whose part though? Who would need the publicity?
Maybe
not
the
Usher.
Lovers and Friends concert.
Really?
I don't know.
Man, it was, you know, Usher did Chris a skating rink. He rented out Floyd Mayweather's skating rink. And it was just all love, man. Like we was all in there chilling. You know, they had hookah in there. You know what I'm saying? I never seen hookah at a skating rink, but it was there, and I was using it.
Hookah at Cascade.
It's very Atlanta. I was about to say that is very Atlanta.
Yeah, that had to be like Usher doing like, yo, we gotta have a hookah.
Got to.
But Floyd was there. You know, he owns the skating rink, and you know it was really fun, man. It was really dope. It was a lot of, you know, it was star studded. You know, all the celebrities were in there, and everybody was just having a good time, and you know everybody was singing happy birthday, and then you know I woke up the next day and saw what y'all saw.
Let me say, Usher is a legend and should be respected as such.
And don't bother nobody.
He don't bother nobody. This is just across the board. We don't know if anything is true. These are allegations at the moment. However,
nobody's talking about it though.
Usher should always be respected. Actually, one of my coworkers out in Detroit, shout out to Joey, Team Hennessy, he was like, Sue, Atlanta needs to stand up and talk about this situation. Like, DJs need to come together, radio, artists, really high level people need to come out and speak out against this if that's the case. He was like, y'all shouldn't be playing Chris Brown on the radio in the clubs because you have to stand with Usher. Again, we don't know if this is true or not. We don't know if it actually happened. But I understood where he was coming from. Usher is a legend.
I agree.
And he's so cool, calm, and collected. He's almost like a bridge. For him to want to bring all these people together for the Lovers and Friends Festival, like, the man is magical. And for somebody, allegedly, who is young and it comes off like you just don't respect nobody. Chris Brown has a lot of drama around him. People already think that he's combative and all that stuff. So if this is true, it's absolutely terrible, but I hope that it's not.
Nobody involved, not the Tiana Taylor, not Usher, not Chris Brown. Nobody's talking about it. So I think that is where the speculation comes in at. Was this a publicity stunt? Was this real? Was it not? You know, nobody's saying anything, so it's just a mystery. And
man, it was all love. It was all love what I saw there. Everybody was wishing him happy birthday.
Yeah.
Everybody was having a good time. And you know, I don't know how
BT was actually there, so if he says nothing happened, then I guess nothing happened.
It's kind of like when, you know, Beyonce, Solange, and Jay-Z was in the elevator. That family didn't say nothing about it. You know, sometimes you just don't want to add fuel to the fire. Let the people speculate and
move on.
Let it be. So,
Speaking of moving on, also this weekend, Cinco de Mayo, or should I say Henny de Mayo?
It was Henny de Mayo and ATL, baby. Shout out to everybody that not only RSVP'd, but pulled up to my first inaugural Henny de Mayo event in ATL. We shut it.
It was the first one?
Yes.
I'm coming next year.
We shut it down. Like, everybody was like, Cinco de Mayo is a tequila holiday, which clearly it is, right? But we had to find a way to disrupt the flow, okay? We got a good pulse out here in these streets, and ATL showed out for me. Make sure y'all try the Henny Rita, the Paloma, the Pina Colada. If you need the recipes, go to Hennessy.com, pull them up, and it was bomb. Like, we had a ball. Shout out to Medina. A lot of radio execs came out, food bloggers. I could not have asked for a better group of people. The pictures, the vibe, the bubbles. It was so dope. Y'all can go look at the pictures on my Instagram @_Susolo. Shout out to Team Hennessy across the U.S. We had a ball.
And you'll be back next year, right?
What? Who said?
You gotta start making them frosés.
Listen, who said that people don't drink cognac on Cinco de Mayo? Okay, we did that. We tore it up. Shout out to Pasha for allowing me to host this event. I mean, we turned it upside down. The staff was so excited. Alexa Sky came through. We had a ball.
So Hennessy done took over Cinco de Mayo.
It's Henny de Mayo for me.
Dang.
We had to.
Just in case you missed it.
Halle Bailey, the premiere of Little Mermaid was over the weekend, and everybody was there.
She was killing that red carpet too. I seen it.
She looked beautiful.
That dress.
And everybody brought their kids out. Offset.
Oh my God. To see Offset on this daddy-daughter date. First of all, like, it was so special. Both of the babies looked absolutely they just look so cute in their like ball gown dresses, like their princess dresses. Kalia, though, I think that's how you pronounce her name. Kalia. Excuse me, but Kalia was serving. Okay, that little baby was serving looks, face, body gestures, everything. She knew it. That's a little model right there. But baby, they ate. Okay, them kids ate.
Now you had everybody. I believe Kyla Pratt brought her babies out. Tia Mowry brought her little girl out to the show.
Yes.
It was a star-studded kid event.
It was.
You know, everybody was out
and
there.
I hope this movie break records.
It will.
So make sure y'all go out and support this movie, because when I first saw the trailer, I saw the comments and it was a lot of hate, racially fueled. And you know, I hope that we do numbers so we can let Hollywood know that it doesn't matter what color we are.
Yep.
We could break those box office records. So make sure y'all go out and support that, man. May 26th.
I would
I'm
say
going.
if your city is pre-selling tickets, go on ahead and do that. Go on, like, let's show out. I'm definitely gonna go watch it. I'm taking my nieces and nephews. I'll go by myself if I have to.
I'm going Ferrari and his family.
That's cute.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna go too.
Moving on to NBA YoungBoy and Lil Durk.
What is happening?
Or NBA YoungBoy versus Lil Durk. A lot is going on.
Man, I thought that this beef was over because academics came out and said that there was no beef. The beef was over. You know, NBA and Lil Durk squashed the beef. And then I look on, you know, Twitter, And I see NBA YoungBoy is calling Lil Durk all type of names, and he's like adding him because they were saying that allegedly Lil Durk was like subtweeting him because Lil Durk album drops Friday, NBA YoungBoy album drops Friday.
Oh.
And so, you know,
Pick a side.
He like pick a side. So I also saw NBA YoungBoy calling academics, you know, a fat B word and like all this stuff, and he was like, yo, you want to talk about my sales? I'm still richer than all my ops, because his album is called Richer Than All My Ops. Lil Durk album is called Finally Healed. But
well, speaking of ongoing beefs, man, back in the news, Chrisean Rock and Blueface, I guess she's shooting a documentary for Zeus, you know, documenting her pregnancy. And she's saying that DaBaby was planned, but now Blueface can't see a future with her. And
so is she really pregnant?
Yeah, she's
Yeah.
pregnant.
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought she wasn't pregnant.
Yeah, no, she's really pregnant, and you know, she's, you know, they're on the verge of a breakup. I don't know if they really broke up. It's just hard to tell with them. But now she allegedly tried to set his house on fire.
She trying to set his house on fire?
The reality is, it's not something that you are just now discovering, that this man doesn't see a future with you. Like, the world sees it. Everyone sees it. It's unfortunate that you're in this situation and you're blinded by whatever love you have for him, whatever love he may demonstrate to you every now and then, but the love is not there. Somebody on Instagram, I'm sorry, I don't know who you are, but this guy on Instagram asked Blueface, does he feel that Chrisean is his soulmate? And he said, no, I feel like she's my cellmate. I feel like I'm locked in this situation and I'm not happy to be in it. This is not healthy. It's never been healthy. I don't see it ever getting there. It's not about him not seeing a future, like a future relationship with you guys. It's not about him not seeing a forever. It's about you waking up and realizing that you are allowing yourself to be in a toxic situation. A baby is not going to change nothing about y'all's relationship. Nothing. It's not going to get better. It's not. I feel so sorry for her. I feel sorry for them both, because something ain't right with him either. Like, this is not the way anybody should act. Like, you should not be this man that taunts women, and they're both broken, in my opinion. I hope that they both get help and that they get the hell away from each other. They're going to have to just learn to co-parent and be okay without being with each other. Like, this ain't it. This ain't it. You setting the house on fire, girl. Mm-mm.
Man, that's some crazy shit.
So Safari says Nicki Minaj is the one who got away. What y'all think about that?
Man, he need to let that shit go.
They were together for a long time, BT.
But how long ago did they break up?
It's been a while, but the man
We gotta start letting it go.
The man been living foul ever since then. He's just realizing, like, damn, like that was the one I needed to stay with. But
duh, it's Nicki Minaj.
If their breakup had anything to do with the Safari that we see now, I don't know how y'all was gonna work that out.
I mean, I knew it wasn't gonna work out because for a long time, people never knew that Safari and Nicki Minaj were in a relationship.
Yeah.
We thought that, at least me as a man, I thought Safari was her hype man.
Backup dancer.
Or backup, you know, like whatever. And I saw that funny clip on the internet where Wayne was allegedly flirting with Nicki Minaj in the studio, and he didn't know that Safari was her man. But I'm like, damn, that's how most of us men thought. Like we thought that was like, he was just a hype man.
Yeah.
So it's like, for you to say she the one that got away, you probably need to had, you know.
Do y'all believe that he's with Amara La Negra?
I can understand why people would think that he's with her. He has posted her quite a bit. He bought her children Rolexes for their birthday.
That's great.
Erica Mena was pissed off about that. Like, it's okay to buy people gifts, like lavish gifts. Like, they're in that lifestyle, right? That's okay. But I think Erica's point was, you don't even do half of this for your children. Like, for, you know, she said that for one of their kids' birthdays, all he did was have some balloons at the house. There's nothing wrong with having a super low-key birthday party, especially for a really young child. But it does give off the wrong message that you would do something so lavish for some kids that are not yours and not do it for your kids.
You think it's a storyline?
I mean, anytime that I see like people
Love and hip hop stars together?
like Love and hip hop stars together, it's always some weird storyline. that goes behind it, because it's like in the media we looking trying to figure out what's going on, but then they like, but you gotta watch the show.
Yeah, facts.
It's like
hold tight.
She got
it's like a movie
kids.
trailer.
He got 2 kids, I'm not sure what her baby dad is or how he would feel about that, but what do y'all think Erica gonna say?
I don't want to see Erica Mena and Amara La Negra fighting, arguing at all. Like, I don't want to see that.
I don't want to see her stressed out anymore, man, because I've been seeing these pictures and, she been looking, really stressed out.
Yeah.
So
Erica?
Yeah, Erica Mena.
Tough. It's tough. Like, you go into this relationship, a marriage, and you think that this person is your person. They're going to be your partner. And then it almost comes off as if, obviously, we don't know the ins and outs, but from what we saw on TV and read in the blogs, it comes off as if he just made a choice that he just did not want this. He just didn't want it, and he deserted you. It's okay to decide that you want something different for your life, but the way that you handle the person that you made this promise to says a lot about your character. That's the part that's fucked up.
Tory Lanez begs the judge to spare his life.
To spare his life?
He ready to get out of jail.
I mean, I think it's a little too late. You know what I'm saying?
Home.
I would have been, listen, I told y'all what I would have did in court. I would have been begging for my life and freedom, and I would have took the stand and did what I was supposed to do.
When you had a chance?
When I had that chance, because I'm going to tell you something. It's harder to fight for your freedom when you in the inside than when you outside. So I think, Tory Lanez had a poor,
lapse in judgment.
Well, lawyer team. I think he had a poor lawyer team because everybody said it. Like, even other lawyers said it on the internet. Like, you should have been up there standing for yourself. If these could potentially be the last time that you're actually going to be a free man, then you should have went all out. You should have took the stand. You should have explained to them what's going on, how you feel, what really happened. Because he's talking about his DNA wasn't on the gun, it was inclusive, and he's just pretty much trying to say, hey, I didn't do it, but somebody did, but I ain't gonna tell you who did it. I would have listen. I'm gonna tell you right now, if I was Tory Lanez, as soon as that gun would have went, I would have called the police for them. The neighbors wouldn't have to call the police. I would have been calling the police. Yo, such and such just shot this girl that I'm talking to, Megan Thee Stallion. I ain't do it. I'm here. I'm letting y'all know. Right now, I would have been. Y'all wouldn't have to call the police. I would have called the police for y'all.
I think that there were so many inconsistencies, obviously, in the case. Like, it's like every other day we were hearing this person recanted their statement or this or that. When you think about the way that Tory was handling himself in interviews, he seemed very confident that he was going to be okay.
He was very confident.
And maybe his team was concerned that he would implicate himself if he went up on the stand. So they wanted him to be quiet. But...
And he thought DaBaby was gonna help him.
Baby got to help himself.
I mean, I feel like
I'm talking about the little baby, his son.
Oh, okay. I
you
said
talking
DaBaby, the rapper, DaBaby.
Yeah,
My bad.
he was bringing the child to court every day.
I just feel like all the series that led up to the judge's decision is, a lot of times what people don't understand is not just based on what you're going to court for. You got to understand, Tory Lanez, he violated his his radius clause of not having to be around Megan Thee Stallion when he went on when he performed at Rolling Loud with DaBaby. Then he allegedly beat up August Alsina. So of course you going to court, they're gonna be like, yo, this dude deserves to be. I don't think anybody deserves to go to jail or be in prison, just to let y'all know. But
his track record is showing, like, I don't think this dude, he probably did it.
He a menace to society. That's what it looks like.
Yeah, he a menace to society. In the court's eyes, if you going to trial to fight for your life, and all these things occur on your way of you stepping in trial, you think her lawyer's not going up to the judge like, hey, look what he did on this date. Hey, look what he did on this date. You think her lawyers weren't going? At that point, they not even thinking about if this dude is, if he's innocent or guilty. They like, yo, he's doing all this crazy stuff before he go on trial.
Ain't no reasonable doubt.
You know what I'm saying?
It's like, he did it. Whatever they said he did it.
Well, he's remorseful, and DaBaby, like we were saying, is very remorseful from what he did in the past, and says he would do things differently. And I would imagine so.
Yeah.
Listen, let's be fair. We all make mistakes, and sometimes it takes us a while to understand what those mistakes were and to reflect and be like, you know what? if I had known better then, I would have done X, Y, and Z. So
sometimes you need your hand tapped, like, you know.
Yeah.
That money take a hit.
Yeah, like we all deserve that grace. I think DaBaby deserves that grace as well. At the end of the day, he's a normal person. He's a human being. But you did a lot of damage. The damage, the reason why it was so much is because you're a celebrity. It was heightened. So you reached millions of people with what you said, and they made sure that you felt it. I think that his career is redeemable. I think he just has to continue being honest, vulnerable, relatable, and continue to grow. Like, none of us are perfect. None of us are perfect. So I wish him the best of luck, and it does look like he's on a redemption tour right now. But y'all right, when that money take a hit, you gonna sit back and be like, hold on now.
You know what? I want these celebrities and mainly rappers. I want these rappers to understand that you are not invincible.
Okay.
Everybody is human. We're normal, no matter how much fame, no matter how much money that you have, because all of those things can be stripped away.
Yep.
And what I'm starting to realize and learn is that, you know, all these rappers are just like, they acting like, you know, they invincible and they impervious to being a human being. And it only takes for one mistake to land you down the wrong hole to where now you back normal. Or mentally you're back normal. So I just don't want to, I just hate to see people having to, you know, go to jail to learn their mistakes, because in my opinion, I don't think jail is for anybody, man. I don't think prison or jail is for anybody unless that you commit a murder or something like that. Then obviously you should be in prison the rest of your life. But, you know, if you notice, all of these rappers, they think that they invincible.
Yeah, when that ego get to talking, you know, it shuts the whole person inside out.
Side note, R. Kelly thought he was invincible.
Yeah, you know, y'all trying to kill me.
But no, what'd he say? Oh, it's too late. Y'all should have got me 10 years ago.
Yeah, when he said that.
And when he said that, guess what the police did? Doom, 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 doom. You ain't got them hits no more.
That karma came right back around.
You ain't got them hits no more.
Lord Jesus.
That's what I'm saying. These artists, when their careers is at the height, is F everybody. Everybody's the op. And then as soon as something bad happens, everybody back normal.
Yeah.
Everybody's back normal. Because if R. Kelly hasn't taught these entertainers, if R. Kelly, and this has nothing to do with what we was talking about earlier, but if R. Kelly and Harvey Weinstein and all these, you know, predators that's in the industry, if this isn't showing the rest of the people, the celebrities, that you're a normal person. When you step in that courtroom, you're normal. Because R. Kelly probably in a million years never thought he'll be spending the rest of his life in prison.
Nope.
Harvey Weinstein, who was a producer and a media mogul who was worth $100 million, who's 80 years old, he never thought he would be in prison the rest of his life.
Not his final days. Lord have mercy.
Thought they were untouchable.
They thought they were untouchable, but the law has a way of letting everybody. Donald Trump is going to trial and he's trying to become president again. Everybody is normal when the law step in.
Donald Trump is very much giving untouchable. I'm sorry, this man did too much. I am not even
don't give a
understanding.
damn.
Like, I just don't understand.
This man told the judge, I wouldn't have sex with you either.
He said the comment I made, grabbing him by the pussy, it's a true statement. It's true. When you're a star, you could do that. That man ain't backing up for nobody. He's so very much giving untouchable.
I mean, listen, we gonna see, because I know for one thing, if he wins and he becomes a president, he's gonna be untouchable, because you can't go to jail as a sitting president. So I think that's what. And how old is Donald Trump? Like 80 years old now. Anyway,
all of them need to just go away from me with this, Apollo. Like, just go away. Like, all the baby boomers, take a seat in the sunset, baby. Yeah, before we get out of here, though, I think we got a curveball question of the day with Sue Solo.
I need some help, some milk, or something. Okay?
They need some milk.
Listen, ladies, or anybody, oh my bad, it's 2023. Anybody who wears makeup, have you ever used hairspray on your face so that it could keep your look fresh most of the day? Have you ever used hairspray on your face to keep your makeup fresh for the day? I did it for the first time yesterday, and my skin is on fire right now. I literally cannot wear makeup. I am trying my best not to scratch my face, so y'all please.
But did it look good in the moment?
It looked so good. When I tell y'all my makeup lasted 12 plus hours, like it looked so fresh.
So you done picked up some hairspray and did.
Yeah, my homegirl was like, just spray it and walk into it.
You know hairspray is flammable. So you think your face wasn't going to be burned and putting that shit on your face?
I was in the club. You know, they bring the sparklers out with the Hennessy. I was not even thinking about that. My whole face could have been on fire. I forgot that I had the hairspray on my face.
Child, listen, and you got bottles popping and they doing the bottle girls with the flames.
Lord Jesus.
Your face could have been on fire.
Dead ass. Like, I went home and washed my face and immediately felt irritation. So I need a better way of keeping my makeup together. I heard milk and magnesia, like something. Like, y'all give me something, because I'm never doing the hairspray again. Yeah, I'm never doing it.
Yeah, y'all help Sue out.
Who came up with that, Lord Jesus?
Stay from candles.
TikTok.
And,
oh my God, I
the
forgot
bottle
about
girls
that.
with the flames. Your face, you would have been Michael Jackson for real.
That's what I have envisioned in my mind.
It's
now that
close to
midnight. Get out of my face.
That would have been a crazy, everlasting GIF / meme / video of Sue Solo's face on fire.
I would have hated that. Oh my God.
Man. Message. My man and I have been at odds for the past 3 weeks. My ex-husband of 10 years passed away and I've been grieving. My current boyfriend has been feeling a way about it. However, I have 2 kids by my ex and the breakup wasn't bad and we remained good friends. So I'm grieving because my kids lost their father and I lost a dope ass teammate raising our kids together. Should I dump him for being insensitive or am I tripping?
Girl, go ahead and grieve your ex, your children's father. Grieve. It is okay for that. It's okay for you to grieve. If anything, this shows an insecurity on your boyfriend's part. I think it is so weird when people cannot accept that we all have a past. We all have emotional connections to people, let alone when you have children with somebody. It's okay. If you feel like you just need space from your boyfriend in the meantime, if you feel like maybe y'all can talk it out. But me personally, that's not something that I can deal with. If you show insecurity with this situation now, it's only going to make me think of what else you'll be insecure of. And I'm the type of person that just won't do it. I personally, I would be like, okay, you got to go because you don't give a damn about how my children are affected by this. You don't give a damn how my family unit is affected. And that speaks volumes. I would be out.
Not only that, they were together for a decade.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And this is your ex-husband. It's not an ex-boyfriend, a baby daddy. You know, this was your ex-husband. And I was just listening to The Breakfast Club the other day. And Jess Hilarious was talking about how her and her baby father are really good friends now. Like they call each other bro and sis, you know, they're really, really close and they have become more than, you know, just parents of a child that they share. They become like more than friends. They become like family. And, you know, it seems that this lady had a great relationship with this man and, you know, they have 2 children. And like you said, Sue, that is insecurity on her boyfriend's part.
The fact that he's more concerned about his own feelings and actually being there to support you and your children, I can't do it.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. I was like, man, what type of boyfriend that you're considering seeing a future with that's not going to be there to, you know, to hold you and make you feel like that you have somebody that's there for you, because like you guys were saying, man, this is her husband, you know, and this is somebody that people have to understand. And I have to understand this too, not every relationship ends on bad terms. And I had to go to therapy and understand that. And, you know, a lot of times, men, we get so insecure about a woman having a past relationship that was actually a dope relationship that they just outgrew. Because men, we see as every time we meet a woman that, oh, she's single because her ex-boyfriend was a loser. And it's not like that. And you know, I think that she definitely needs time apart to grieve, because she don't want to further on and end up resenting this man, because she gonna be like, yo, man, you weren't here with me at a time of need when I needed you. And I think that's a conversation they need to sit down and have, because I understand, like, I'd be mad as hell if my significant other couldn't be there for me if I was grieving, no matter who I was grieving about. Obviously, this is somebody that, you know, was near and dear to my heart.
Yep.
And it's not like this person poses a threat. He's passed away.
That part.
Yeah.
Leave. Sorry.
I would say some time apart would definitely do good, just to, just for you to have clarity if you want to go back and rejoin that relationship, and to see if that man really wants to be there for himself. Like, if this is something that he can handle, because.
But that sucks, because not only are you grieving your ex-husband, your children's father, but now you have to grieve this current relationship, right? Like, if you decide to take time from someone that you are literally in a relationship with in present time, you also have to grieve that too. You're going to be in your head about, damn, like, this man ain't here for me. I've been giving him all my love, my time, my attention. This is a lot, sis. So take some time, be with the people that really support you, find your tribe, and just get away from this energy. It's
So in other words, you ain't tripping. He tripping.
period.
Before we get out of here, we got a pep talk. Choosing yourself.
Yes.
Chrisean in the thing going crazy. This woman right here, having to, walk on eggshells around her boyfriend because she's trying to grieve her ex. Choose yourself. What we got, y'all?
High vibrations. Listen, you'll have people around you that want to drain your energy. It may be something that you have that they want. The jealousy, people that will tell you that you cannot accomplish something. You genuinely have to leave those people alone. You have to make a conscious decision, a conscious effort that you're going to choose you. And what that means is separating yourself from people that you may have never imagined would cross you or just not be good for you. Like BT said earlier, not every breakup is a bad breakup. That includes friends, that includes family, that includes business partnerships. Whatever does not serve you, let it go.
I agree with you, Sue. You gotta choose yourself. A lot of times people get lost with other people. You can't get lost with other people. You have to choose yourself every time, because let me tell you something. Let me tell you about a job that you work at right now. Those people that run the company are going to choose themselves every time, meaning they don't care about your feelings. They don't care about your wallet. They don't care about your personal life, your family life, and what you got going on. If they want to get rid of you, they're going to choose themselves and they're going to get rid of you. And that's what we have to start to understand. We have to love ourselves before we can love other people. We try so hard to change people. We try so hard to better people. We have to better ourselves. We got to love ourselves, and we got to nurture ourselves, whether it's spiritual, whether it's whatever you believe in. Work on yourself, choose yourself, and always protect your energy.
BallerAlert!